Russ, Boston on Tuesday. It's going to have been a month and a frustrating month for everyone, I guess.
Yeah, not off. It's been a long month, and I think we've experienced everything in this last month. After the Gloucester game, obviously the COVID situation, the freezing weather, the suspension. Anything else that we want to add to the list? So yeah, mentally draining, but you know, the last week we've kind of been looking forward to Boston tomorrow night.
How have you been able to, and what's involved in keeping spirits high on the training ground? Not just keeping things ticking over physically, but mentally ensuring the lads are all right.
Plenty of meetings on the night before. You know, it's not just physical welfare now; it's mental welfare. Got to keep the lads on it, but knowing that there's an end goal of the Boston game and hopefully the season continuing. You've got to be different in how you approach certain people, how you approach training sessions. Some's been made easier than others with the weather, and you just go indoor, sports hall, and we've done a couple of boxercise sessions, keeping the lads fit. Tactical stuff, it's been different, but you know, we've got them in every day, and they've just been active. Sorry, mate.
That's all right. I guess really, when you look at kind of the present situation, there's so much external talk about the long-term status of this season. Is it about just kind of trying to put all of that out of your mind, really? Because nothing you can affect where that's concerned. We'll either play games or we won't. Yeah.
So as a club, I think we've made our stance and we're ready to continue to play. We understand everyone's theories and reasons if they don't want to play, but that's out of our control. That's up to the National League now, and we'll go with what's happening really. I can only worry about my players and my staff, and focus on the next game. It's been challenging times throughout the whole year. I think I've been in the job nearly a year now. I've played 15 games and I played one game at Agbro in front of fans. So challenging times for the staff as well, as the office staff and upstairs. It's not where we want to be, but hopefully there is a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel with the vaccines and whatever, and hopefully we can have a full season, you know, going in from August.
And in terms of like the preparations for continuing this season, I guess you would rather be ready to play and then potentially be told that there aren't games to play than vice versa, really. You wouldn't want to be caught cold, which I guess is why everything's carrying on as normal.
Yeah, there is. Because we are the full-time status, you know, we've been privileged that we can train every day, and we have done. So the lads are as fit as they can be, really, without playing games. You're never going to be match fit without playing games. But physical-wise, you know, we're where we should be. Mental-wise, we'll see tomorrow night, won't we? But that will be the same for Boston as well. I think they played a couple of games in between, Bradford Park Avenue and Chesterfield in the league and the trophy. So they've got to be a little bit rusty because they haven't had the full flow of it either. They've had a lot of gaps. They've only played 12 or 13 games this season. So everyone just wants to crack on and get going, really. And then we'll see what happens on Wednesday.
Looking at Boston, they played so few games early on in the season. They've kind of gone under the radar, really. But you would expect them, if they're not right at the top near the end of the season, to be close at it, wouldn't you?
Oh no, for me, second, third favourites for the league. You know, lost in the playoff final last year. Good manager for the level. Some very, very good players, experienced. I know a lot of them, played with a lot of them. Tough place to go, and we've got to be right at it tomorrow, like we had to be with Gloucester. You go to these teams who all want promotion, and you've got to go there and stand up to the battle, and we will be there.
And I guess it's the kind of game, really, you would want to kind of get back at it with, really, a good competitive outing against two sides who are really keen to get at it.
Yeah, big time. Look, there's been a lot of frustration the last month, and all that built-up frustration with the players just go and explode tomorrow night and give everything there.
In a positive way, obviously.
Obviously.
Where are we kind of in terms of the general position of the squad? Because I guess the one thing the gap would do is ease any kind of injuries you may have had or anything that may have been hanging around with players who've been training with knocks and niggles.
We've got a full clean bill of health, bar Amari Morgan-Smith, who's suspended. So yeah, we'll go there with a full fit squad, and we'll go there with a positive attitude. Really looking forward to the game. As we speak, it's snowing, but you know, we'll go there 3.5 hour trip tomorrow afternoon, and we'll prepare right and get ready for it.